May 14th through 24th, 2025, my family and I went on a vacation where we went on a 7 day Disney cruise. So we flew into Barcelona, spent a little time there, and then boarded the boat and went to a few different places in Italy, and then went to one port in France, and then back to Barcelona, and then we flew home. And several people have asked to see pictures, so I just thought I'd make a video of the pictures and share them online. So enjoy. So here are a couple of fountains in Barcelona. If you want to go ahead and look up here, you can kind of see where we are. There's quite a few photos, so it might help. My pronunciation is horrible, so I'm going to butcher it. So if you want to read it, that'd be good. So we went ahead and took a one of those on and off buses where you could get off and on as many times as you want. So this is the bus for the next day. Um, a lot of these buildings have some really cool detail. I'm going to post some of the photographs where I know they have good details on them. I'll post those in the comments so you can zoom in on them and look. And I'll try to zoom in on a few of them. Now, Anthony Gaudi, he's a famous architect, has a lot of different buildings in Barcelona. Um, this is one of them. Let's see the name. Casa Batillo? I don't know how I said it. Anyway, that's this one. Uh, really cool looking, very strange building. And then various statues around as well. And this is on the bus tour. And this one's I guess I don't remember this one. And part of it's on the ocean. So I thought this building was interesting. I thought just a whole bunch of wood slats. I've never seen a building like it. So I thought I'd take a picture of it. I thought this building was interesting too. And this one, it's a Torre Glorias, I think is how you say it. Just a big old art installation. You can go up here. They have windows in here. You can pay to go up there. But this is can't tell from here, but it's very reflective and green color of a famous landmark in Barcelona. And this will get better ones, but this is Sagrada Familia, big church. And you'll get some better pictures, inside pictures of that one as well. All right, so here's Sagrada Familia. So this was built in the late 1800s, and it's never been completed yet. They're still adding to it, doing all kinds of intricate carvings. Super cool. I'll put some of these pictures in the comments as well. And then here's inside. Beautiful stained glass windows. And Gaudi did this one as well. Still a functioning church. They still have services in there. This door I thought was interesting. Somebody can, that probably says Jesus right there. I know it's Latin, probably Latin. Yeah, I just thought it was cool. And then these are actually videos, but they're pretty short. It's just looking out the window and you can't really see much, so I'm going to skip that. Yeah, and again, like I said, it's under construction constantly. So it's training there. Up top. Now the elevator takes you all the way to the top, and that's where we were looking there. And then, but to get back down, 400 steps. And it's this big spiral staircase, and it's not very wide, so you get pretty claustrophobic in there too. This morning. Building with gargoyles on top of these nuts on it. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't even know what they look like. We have big gondola. That would have been kind of cool to do. There's a lady up here. So this is right by our hotel in Barcelona. And there's a lady. They have a bunch of buildings. I mean, a bunch of apartments. About to build all these buildings. There's a lady up there throwing a handful of seeds down for the birds, and there are pigeons all over. They're kind of scattered. And as soon as she started throwing seeds, of course, they were bunched up. But this was kind of amazing. It was a surprise to us. Almost everywhere we went, um, in Spain and Italy, even France, there's graffiti everywhere. A lot of times you have these really old buildings, thousands of years old, and they have graffiti on them. I just wasn't expecting that. And right around the corner from the hotel, it's in the like maybe half block away. this building, I just happened to notice, looked up and saw these paintings on it. So I snapped a picture of it. And this is a cafe right around the corner from the hotel as well. I was walking by and I thought it was really cool looking. We were just opening up, so I asked her if I could just peek in there real quick in the doorway and take a picture. And she was nice enough to let me. And this is the outside. And this is where we're about to board the cruise ship in Barcelona. Or as they say over there, Barcelona. And this is actually just getting into Italy right here. This is the Torre di Lazzaro. You could say Roman. Um, well, Civitavecchia is the port, and then this building, it was Torre di Lazaretto. I don't know, sorry, I don't know how to say it. But anyway, it was a Roman tower. They had, I think, originally it's four of them, and this is the only thing that's standing right now. It was to guard the port. All right, here's Colosseum again. With the So the Colosseum was actually built by 100,000 slaves. They were Jewish slaves, and it took them 5 years, they said, to build it. 100,000. Here's the inside of the Colosseum. So we'll have a picture of the floor here in a minute. Most of the floor is wood. Most of it's gone. And it goes down. There's uh, seven floors below it. So they would keep the animals and the slaves and the gladiators, everybody in the lower levels. And had an elevator system and a pulley, to get people up and down. So here's part of the original floor with sand on it. Of course, the whole thing was wood, and then they had a bunch of sand on it to soak up the blood. Um, they actually would bring in, animals from Africa. They would take like 10 ostriches, cut their heads off, and have them just running around bleeding to death, and the crowd all going wild watching it. It's just hard to fathom what they saw as entertainment. But Constantine put an end to all of it. And picture coming up somewhere, yeah. And put a cross in there, and all of that, quote, gaming stopped at that point. And every time Rome conquered something, they'd build one of these arches. This is the Arch of Constantine here. And I think that's, no, it wouldn't be. They showed us one of them where they had taken over Judea, and they had a arch for that. But I'm not sure which battle this one was. There's a forum. Busy. Oh, God. This is St. Peter's Square. We were expecting because there's the Republic Cup, there'd be a whole lot of crowd, a whole lot of people there, but it really wasn't that crowded. And they had this fencing all over the place so we couldn't get too awfully close. All right. So then we went to Livorno, or Livorno was the next port that we went to, and then took a bus out to Pisa. So that's what this one is. Let me see. Excuse me. Yeah. So this is this is in Pisa. I had, for some reason, I had it in my head that the Tower of Pisa was kind of by itself. I didn't realize that it had these other buildings around it. But there's really cool detail on these as well. A bunch of different angles in this one. There's the tower. Of course, you can go up there. Yeah. And I guess like 7 years ago or something, they did something to reinforce it, make it safe so that people don't have to worry about it falling down anymore. Florence is the next place we went to. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is a statue of Dante, of Dante Inferno fame. Dante Alighieri, that's how you say it. Actually, And then they had several of them, yeah, all along on both sides, a bunch of different statues. And then a replica of the David. Perseus and Esau here. Paintings in there. I wish I could have appreciated the detail at the time. I really didn't get all that close to it, but after I took the pictures and zoomed in on them, that's when I noticed all the detail in these. And again, I'll put some in the comments so if you want to take a better look, you can zoom in however you want, look at wherever you want. And there's just tons to see. Like I say, I wish I noticed at the time. And even the pillars, all kinds of carvings. Florence is the most beautiful city I've ever seen. I thought this building was pretty cool. It almost looks like CGI. Something about the colors, it just doesn't even look real. Yeah. So actually, after Livorno, we ended up going to Genoa. All we did there was just saw their aquarium. It's supposed to be like the fourth best aquarium in the world, and we actually weren't that impressed. We kind of liked the Oregon Coast Aquarium better, but anyway, we went to the aquarium, just kind of went to some shops, and that was about it. One of the big excursions was going to Milan from there, and we didn't do it. We just kind of spent a chill day at the shops and the aquarium. Anyway, and then after that, went to Port Toulon in France, and this is a town, Ayeres, I think is how you say it, little French town, old town. So our excursion was to take a walk around there and up to this old castle. Anyway, this is kind of the main square, and they have coffee shops and restaurants. And most of the places we went, they all have apartments up above. And that was actually all over, Italy, France, and Spain, like that. If you get up to the castle thing, it was just all completely uphill. It's like the whole town is just one huge hill. And once you get up to the top of it, that's the view around. Then they had a grave. Actually, I think I have a picture of this thing. Well,